Welcome to Ecobank Digital Masterclass Training. My name is Tolu Ojo. I work with the client experience team. Ecobank is committed to growing your business alongside you and ensuring you can process your transactions at your convenience and on our digital platforms. Without further ado, I will invite my colleagues who are the product experts to take you on this training. Thank you.
Good day, our highly esteemed customers. I am Olatunde Olukoya. I work with the POS acquiring team, and today I will be taking us on a masterclass on point of sale terminals, popularly called POS. So you would see in my hand, I have an Android POS device. It's fast, it's seamless, it's easy to use, it processes transactions in a seamless manner. Because it processes transactions in a seamless manner, you will have reduced queues in your locations, and then your customers would be happy to come to your location to make payments for their goods and services. So here is how our POS works. So we will be unboxing the box, and then we would guide you through how you would use the POS to make payments of goods and services. Okay, so here is the POS device. So I'll be unboxing it now. So when you unbox the terminal, you would see the physical device itself. And in the carton as well, you have the charger. You have the cable, and then you have the charger head. So what you'll do before each business day is to connect this, and then you plug it to power supply, and then you put this tip just right here, and then this charges the terminal. And then when the terminal is fully charged, you can unplug this and then keep in a safe place. Now, to put on the terminal, you would see the power button here. So if I press the power button now, the terminal would come up. So we would wait for the terminal to come up, and then we would perform a transaction. All right, so our terminal is up now. So if a customer has walked into your location to make payments for goods and service, and he has specified using the POS as his preferred mode of payment, what your cashier or your teller just has to do is to select the stamps light application, click on purchase, enter the amount. For this sake, we'll be using a 1 kobo transaction. It says enter. You can see here we have select account type, default account, savings, current, or credit. So because we'll be using a current account for this purpose, so I select current account, and then it clicks on purchase. So you see here it says please insert or tap your card. So we are going to insert the card. So the card has been inserted now, and then it's asking for the PIN. So we insert our PIN, and when we're done, we press the green button, enter. The transaction is processing. And so you see transaction approved. As the transaction is being approved, the customer's approved copy has been printed. Now on the screen, it's saying okay to print merchant's copy. So we can take this off for the customer copy, then we print the merchant copy, which is the copy that you would keep. So when we are done, we press the back option, and it says please remove your card. So we remove our card, and we click on finish. So if you've done this for all payment of goods and service that has been done on your terminal for a day, and at the end of the day, you want to see what the terminal has done, all you have to do is to click on the menu button here, and then you click on end of day, written EOD, and then you click on the print option. So once you do that, you see the end of day has come out. It has told us the particular transactions. Here we have on this terminal, approved count, 3 transactions has been approved today, totaling the sum of 3 kobo, and then 5 transactions have been declined on this terminal. So this end of day gives you a summary of all the transactions that has happened on your terminal for a particular day. And so when you are done with the end of day, you can press back, and that would do. So assuming you were in the midst of making a transaction and you were unable to print a copy for the customer, the POS terminal gives you the option to make a reprint. And to do that, you come to history or reports. Then you see the transactions that has been done on the particular terminal. This was the last transaction we did, which was approved. And if we want to reprint, we just click on reprint, and it says, whose receipt do you want to reprint? The merchant or the customer? The merchant being you, the customer being the person who has come into your location to make payments for a good or a service. So in this case, let's print the customer copy. Let's reprint the customer copy. So we'll select customer, and then you see that the reprint comes out. And the beauty is that you can see this reprint both on the physical terminal itself and on the copy. And you see here it says customers receipts reprint. So once you are done, you just tear it off comfortably, and then you are good to go. So that's all about making payment of goods and services on the terminal. Now for the physical terminal itself, I would be switching it off now. So when you want to switch it off, what you do is you long press on the power button. There's the power button here again. This is the power button that you would have used to switch on the terminal. So you press the power button, and then you see power off. So you select power off, then you select it again, and the terminal shuts down. As you have seen us do an approved transaction on the POS, for you to see your transactions online real time, we would also deploy what we call the NIPS Transaction Log Monitor platform to you. So when we onboard you on this platform, you will get a username and a password. So I would be logging in now with my username and my password. So I'm signing in at the moment. Now I can see the dashboard. So as you have seen that we have done the approved transaction, now we would also deploy a transaction log monitor where you can see your transactions online real time. So this username and the password would be advised to your chosen email address. So I would be logging in now, and then I would be showing us some of the transactions we have done on the physical POS device. So you'll see the transactions that we have done on the POS device today. So what you have here is merchant, the merchant name, the terminal ID mapped to the terminal. In this case, it is 2050FW07. You have the PAN, that's the card details, maxed PAN. Then you have the amount, 1 kobo that was done. And then you can see the type is purchase, you can see the date, and you can see the status as approved. So as transactions occur on your POS terminal, online real time, you can see these reports. Now, this terminal is an Android terminal, and being Android, transactions done on it are fast, they are seamless, it's easy to use, and then it gives you a better experience when you use this to make payment of goods and services in your different locations. Now, if you turn to the back, once again, this is a charging port where you charge the terminal. And then when you come to the back, you'll see that for each transaction that we did, a particular receipt came out. Now, this casing here is where the paper roll fits. So I would remove this now, and then you'll see. So if I pull this off now, you see where the paper sits. So you can carefully take it out and then fix this back. And then when you are fixing in the paper, you would ensure that a little bit of the paper comes outside, and then when you want to lock it, you lock it back, and then this snaps in. And then you can carefully put the terminal away. So in using your POS device, disputes might arise, or what we call chargeback. So a customer could come to your location, insert his card into your POS device. Due to one reason or the other, the transaction might fail, the customer might get debited, and you wouldn't have part with your good or service. So what the customer would do is to go to the bank that issued him the card, and it would lodge a complaint. When it lodges a complaint, then the chargeback process will kick in, and then the dispute would be resolved. Whenever you have issues, or perhaps the paper roll has been exhausted, or you see an error message on the screen. Whenever you see any error message on the screen, or you've run out of the paper roll, all you need to do is to contact us either through our branch or through your relationship manager. And then when you do this, our dedicated support staff would be able to come and then fix the issues on the terminal and also supply you consumables. Even before you contacting us, we have point of sale deployment officers who go across various routes on a daily basis. We have an effective after sales support. We will not just leave you after deploying the physical terminal to your location. So if you are thinking of a bank to acquire transactions for you via the POS, think Ecobank, because Ecobank is ready to offer you the best services. Thank you.